Yeah, it's a really nice feeling that people are appreciating it, especially in India. And
टाइटल सॉन्ग का जो आपका सीक्वेंस है वो बारिश वाला, आई थिंक इट्स ब्यूटीफुली ब्यूटीफुली शॉट.
we've got 3 episodes to find out. I can't give away too many spoilers.
Dananeer, one of the last episodes, the way she said कि ज़्यादा फ्री होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है.
Working with Dananeer has been an amazing experience. She's so talented, and I'm so proud to see the work that she's done.
ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस आपका कमाल का है.
Yeah.
अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर आपको मिला नहीं, आपने रेजिग्नेशन लेटर.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought
The more the audience laughs with you, the more the audience can relax a bit, the more they emotionally connect with you. So
you communicate a lot with your eyes.
the eyes are the one thing that don't lie. The eyes always give away what a character is feeling. Hi everyone, this is Raza Mir. You're watching Connect Cine with Faridoon. Stay connected.
आहद, वेलकम ऑन कनेक्ट सिने. कैसे हैं आप?
I'm good. Thanks so much for having me.
और बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद आपको. मीम से मोहब्बत इज ट्रेंडिंग सुपर्बली.
Yeah. Yeah.
एंड इंटरेस्टिंग चीज ये है, मैंने आपकी स्टोरी मैंने आपकी देखी है, एंड that it's trending ahead of Sikandar in India on YouTube, which is surreal.
Yeah, it's a really nice feeling that people are appreciating it, especially in India, and it's a very good feeling. And I'm somewhat overwhelmed, yeah, but people have enjoying the story, they're enjoying the performances and everything. So I think I consider myself very lucky that the people are giving this much love and support.
You've been doing some amazing work as far as in the acting field is concerned. Um, शेक्सपियर से आपको जोड़ा जाता है, और there's a very serious high octane element that you can bring to the table as far as as far as emotions are concerned. लेकिन जब आप देखते हैं कि एक लेवल ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट में, फॉर एग्जांपल अ ड्रामा लाइक मीम से मोहब्बत, जो एक खुशी लोगों के अंदर आप देखते हैं, and in terms of across the masses, for example, what
Right.
does that tell you about the craft as far as acting is concerned, the impact it can have?
See, I feel I'm a big believer in the fact that we're storytellers. We want to tell a good story. We believe, especially I do, that the stories that we tell are for families. I believe in content that everyone, a family can come together and watch that content together. Mother, father, and their children, grandparents, and I feel like these stories are, some of the rare moments where families can actually come together and enjoy something together and have a discussion about it, enjoy the performances, enjoy the story, the music, the chemistry. I think it's important because, again, it's something that brings people together. It's bringing together audiences. People are talking about the show. It's bringing together, countries. It's bringing people together, bringing people who speak the same language together. And I think there's nothing more beautiful than that. And when it comes to storytelling, I think, again, um, what's pivotal is the performances, is the characters, is turning these people into real people. I think that's my job. I never really look at everything as if it's surface level or just what's written in the text. Although Farhat Ishtiaq is such a beautiful writer, she writes these amazing stories. So there's so much subtext and content for an actor to kind of pull something out of. She's always. I mean, this is my, I think, fifth collaboration with her, and I've been so fortunate to have had these roles. There's always something in the script, in the story, that allows for an actor to feed off of. I sometimes I call myself a lazy actor, and that's because the script has so much in it for me to kind of take it in instead of having to sit back and constantly think about how am I going to develop this, what's the backstory, what's that. It's all there for you. Your job is just to make it as authentic as possible. So I think a lot of us on set, um, Ali Hassan, our director, Dananeer included, like, we all really obsessed about these characters. We obsessed about each other. How is Talha gonna feel here? How is Ayat gonna feel here? Abid Saab, Mohid. We were all. It's this beautiful synergy and this kind of this feeling of family while we're on set, which I think it shows itself on screen.
All right, so एक अम, बहुत ही बड़े तबके का एक रिक्वेस्ट है और एक डिमांड है कि जो आपका जो टाइटल सॉन्ग का जो आपका सीक्वेंस है वो बारिश वाला, आई थिंक इट्स
Gee,
ब्यूटीफुली ब्यूटीफुली शॉट. सो क्या वो कभी वो देखने को मिलेगा?
Well, we've got 3 episodes to find out. I can't give away too many spoilers. But I will say people will not be disappointed. I think from what people are wanting to see, what the audience is, what their desire to finally see happen, it something of that sort will happen.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, something about Asim Azhar's song. Shuja Haider
Yeah,
has composed a beautiful song, and I think the way the song is utilized um, during crucial junctures is
right.
wonderful as well. Music arrangements too as well. Something about the song title track.
I love the song. I think the first time I heard it, I felt that it very well represented the story that we were going for. Even in its lyrics, even in its musicality, I think it really does hit a certain string in the heart. Um, and I think sometimes the music is what really sets the tone for a project. I think it's just as much as the performances, just as much as the direction, the writing. The music is what sets that. It makes that world real. It gives you that kind of internal visceral response as a human being. We react to music in the same way that a lot of actors react to music. Music is one of the ways that I find that I can bring myself into a space that allows for a performance to come out. So in that regard, Asim has sung it beautifully. Shuja Haider is a legend when it comes to music, and I'm just so. I think we're very lucky that we got the song made, and it really has served its purpose.
All right, you sing very well as well. You play instruments too. So
Yeah.
can we see Talha singing for Roshi maybe?
Oh, I don't know if I'm that bold at this moment, but no, music is something I really enjoy. I play a lot of instruments. I think music is something I'll definitely look more into as time goes on.
Okay. All right. How do you sum up the sort of chemistry that you're having with Dananeer? One of the last episodes, the way she said कि ज़्यादा free होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. I thought it was a beautiful moment to say
Yeah.
that.
Uh, you know, the chemistry between two actors, whether it's the two leads or whether it's with the supporting cast or whatever it is, I think the most important thing on a set is to get to know people. As soon as you break that ice, there's this time that you have to give um outside of the action and cut, where you have to really give a little bit of yourself to everyone so that people feel comfortable. And I think and that's with any pairing, any actor you work with, that chemistry comes out in how genuine you are with each other. And I think working with Dananeer has been an amazing experience. She's so talented, and I'm so proud to see the work that she's done, and especially from how her character has developed from this lovely bubbly character to this kind of it's funny. I feel like both characters become the inverse of what they were in the beginning. Talha becomes more like Ayat becomes more like Talha,
Yeah.
because a big theme in the show is about maturity. It's about when does someone become mature? What is it that happens in their lives that makes them break free from the childlike wonder that we all wish we live in? Um, and it's a reality of life. And I think this is one of the nice things about the show is there's moments in our lives where we come back to being alive, and there's moments where we realize we need to give up um, this childlike wonder inside of us. Although that might sound sad, it's a reality. We all have to grow up one way or the other.
Right. So humor has been an important part of your journey so far, creative journey. Hum Tum is one drama that you really enjoyed yourself as far as humor is
Yeah,
concerned. Even though Meem Se Mohabbat, the character is rather intense and brooding and in his own world whatsoever, but there are some wonderful funny moments as well. One
right.
of the funniest moments that I thought was when you tell Ayat ke ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस आपका कमाल का है,
Yeah.
अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर आपको मिला नहीं, आपने रेजिग्नेशन लेटर
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought I thought it was simply hilarious. How important is humor for you as a creative person?
Oh, I think it's one of the most vital things, and the reason I believe that is because I think on a day-to-day basis we are all living very serious lives, but there's moments in between where there's a something funny that happens or something that feels like it takes you back a little bit. And I think the more the audience laughs with you, the more the audience can relax a bit, the more they emotionally connect with you. I think it's important to have the audience laugh with you because it takes down their barriers for a bit. They think that, you know, this character is a funny character, this character is lighthearted, or however they want to see it. If they laugh with you, they will cry with you in the end. Because sometimes the most funny characters are the ones who are the most tragic. And the ones who are the most tragic, when they have those light moments, it means something to the audience. They've gone on that journey with you. They've realized, okay, I think that's why it's so effective when Talha starts acting a bit uh, more like how he used to be. That people are connecting to it because they see him softening. And the same way when you see Ayat's character going from, you know, the happy-go-lucky girl that she was and still is, to kind of stepping into the mature world, we feel that. So I think comedy and humor is something that really is very effective, you know, and it's again, if they laugh with you, they'll cry with you.
That's beautifully said. Okay, now there are several moments when you communicate a lot with your eyes. That sense of hurt, like for example, with Sabika, with Ayat as well. Um, uh, tell us the importance of acting without saying anything. Tell us importance of saying things through your eyes, for example, saying through your body language. How crucial is that? Important for an actor.
I think it's very important. It's tough for me to comment on because it's not something that I really think about. I find that these are moments that come out during scenes that you don't plan them, you don't think about them, you just have to be present in the moment in the scene, and sometimes magic just happens. And I think at the end of the day, it's just about feeling it. You can play things on the surface level, you can just get by in a scene if you want, but when you really feel it, when you put yourself in those shoes, when you believe you're the character, when you believe this story that you're part of, um, that stuff kind of happens on its own. The eyes are the one thing that don't lie. The eyes always give away what a character is feeling, no matter what they say, no matter how they act. It's in the eyes, whether there's pain, whether there's hope, whether there's joy. The eyes give it away. And I think if as long as you feel it, it reflects on the camera because the camera is your best friend. The camera will pick up the little nuances, the little details that you yourself subconsciously aren't aware that you're doing. The character is doing it. It's not Ahad doing it. It is Talha. Um, so again, it's difficult for me to comment about because it's something it's very organic. It just naturally happens.